Good morning. Welcome to Love Morning, or whatever time you are watching this. Welcome to a love moment, a love ambassador meetup. Good morning. Whenever I can, I like to start with a song because everything in my heart's got melody. And if you think this song will make you feel real good, it definitely will not give you a malady. Oh, welcome to Love Morning. We share gratitude here. And if you have something to share, give me your ear. And we're going to get together and open up our hearts. Come on, ready now. This is where we starts. Good morning. FYI, I make it up as I go. Melody and words, so give me a break. Good morning, Abigail. Good morning, Gerbot. Good morning, Victoria. Good morning, Chris. So wonderful to start the day and share with you, although I've been up for a while, so nice to continue my day with you. Love to hear from you, just a hello or where you are physically or something you're grateful for. Chris says, I am grateful for mysteries. I like that. Thanks, Chris. And I should say that we are live right now on Facebook and on YouTube. So if you see me talking to someone that is not in the same comment section or chat room as you are, we are dispersed amongst the digital platforms right now. So thank you for understanding. Good morning. If you were here yesterday and you heard me having to deal with the crazy squeaking sound that I thought was some plumbing emergency going on in one of the neighbors, I found out what it was. It was an air horn. It was about a 7-year-old boy playing with this air horn toy. Now, I should note that I did see that boy just moments after the broadcast, and I asked him, hey, did you hear something from over? He said, no. So I go, oh, well, it must be coming from this direction. And later, I found that same boy playing with the air horn. So I actually was very relieved to know that it was not some structural plumbing piping issue with the condo complex. But as I looked at the archive from yesterday, I realized, oh, you could definitely hear it. And it definitely made some of the archive not quite as pleasant to listen to. And if you were here yesterday, probably unpleasant for you as well. So thank you for your patience. Oh, see what I did there? I in my head, I started to say, I'm sorry. And then I caught myself. I'm really trying to say, thank you for your patience instead of I'm sorry. Because I didn't do anything wrong. But I do appreciate your patience. Abigail says, I am very grateful to come across some pictures from last year's burn on Facebook today. I'm glad I have a hard copy of those memories now. Oh, that's so cool. And it's interesting. I think you're talking about digital pictures. So I think it's interesting that our vernacular, that having a digital version of a picture is now considered a hard copy. It used to be a hard copy was a printout on film. But I know what you mean. Have a something to hold on to, even if it is on a hard drive. Boy, I am filled with gratitude. I had lots to be grateful for yesterday, all over the place. I had a therapy appointment and a physical therapy appointment. And in my therapy appointment, I also did some body work on my kidneys. But I'll start with the physical therapy I'm grateful for. I'm grateful for my physical therapist, Mike, and so grateful for the progress that I'm displaying. In fact, we did all the tests of my neck and stretch and mobility and pain. And he's like, we don't need to book another appointment. Just keep doing these exercises and keep working on your flexibility in your back. Keep stretching out the back of your neck, working on the posture stuff that leads to your problematic neck and eventual, nerve pain issues. So that was super encouraging because I haven't been perfect, but I really have been pretty good about doing my stretches. And it just feels really good to know, like, okay, I'm making progress. Because that's a daunting one. Like, I've been sitting slowly getting worse posture over decades, and to it's a daunting thing when he's like, yeah, this will start to feel better in 6 months, and a couple years you'll be great. I'm like, what? But I'm on it. So grateful to Mike and physical therapy. I am, and I'm super grateful for my therapist Misty as well. I won't get into the details of what I talked about, but just that it was very illuminating. And it was also very helpful as I'm getting ready to go visit Asher this weekend. So grateful that I got some insight, because my therapist has, I think, 5, 6 kids. So she is very wise in the ways of developmental stages and what kids need to become securely attached to people, and to not have unmet needs. And well, I guess I'll share something that was just like, oh wow, to me. So, well, and a combo is, today is Asher's birthday. So I'll talk more about how grateful I am for Asher. But so regarding to, I was having a little bit of judgment on myself and struggle, because my last few calls with Asher I feel like I'm not doing a very good job. I'm not very entertaining. I can't keep his attention. And so I was thinking of that as like, he doesn't want to talk to me, or he doesn't care if I'm there or not. And so sometimes, like, he'll just go flipping through like the filters on his portal and playing with what he looks like with funny hats on and glasses and funny, so filters. And in my mind, I was thinking that's because I'm not enough. And Misty was sharing, like, actually, at this stage, he just needs to be watched. So even if he's playing with an iPad, you watching him on his iPad is healthy for him, because every once in a while he's going to glance and he's going to notice if you're paying attention to him or not. And the kid needs attention to develop their self-esteem and their self-worth. He does not need to be entertained. He does not. So the fact that he doesn't care so much about what I'm doing, but if he knows that I'm watching, that's awesome. And I'm so glad that she shared that, because I know my visit will be better. Because let's say we're hanging out and he wants to play Minecraft, which he will. A part of me would be feeling like, like I only have so much time with him. I really got to like push him to do something with me, and I need to be super entertained. I got to be super bada and give him great memories of how funny and awesome I am, which I'm still going to try to do. But if he wants to do something else and all I do is watch him and pay attention and ask questions or notice, that's great too. And that was like, she even said there's a whole type of therapy that all you do is like narrate what kids are doing. Oh, you picked up the car. Oh, you ran to the fence and back. Oh, this, like, making sure that they are feeling that they are getting attention. And then, when a kid does get attention, then they do all sorts of things. Hey, mommy, 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 in their face, or break things. And so that, obviously I am no expert in parenting. But that little insight, I am so grateful for Misty's guidance and that awareness, so that I can kind of relax into my visit and let it be what it is, and know that all I need to do is shower this little miracle with attention. Good morning, Rob. Good morning. Rob says, it's a great practice in incorporating gratitude. It really is. I am consistently reminded of how many times a well-developed gratitude muscle eases struggles and gives you resilience and kind of able to see things with multiple lenses, easy to reframe and not get caught in a negative evaluation of circumstances, for example. Good morning, Annalise. Good morning. And good morning, Bill. Bill says, good morning, all you beautiful humans. Today, I am grateful for the best friends that support me, my jobs, my health, and opportunities to make the world a better place. Woo, woo. Yay. Love it, Bill, and love you. Thank you for sharing. Great morning to you, Jason. Joyous, good morning. Joyce is grateful for freedom, retries, recalibration, and true lifelong happiness. Beautiful. Another thing I'm grateful for is a week ago, someone sent me an email, said, hey, would you be willing to sell your Twitter handle? And I thought about it. And I think yesterday, we settled on a price. So I'm fine with letting go of my Twitter at Halcyon. But right now I need money to buy a new car. So it makes sense. It's like perfect timing. So I'm grateful for that almost done deal. And I'm grateful for, I think I found my new car. I know I said I bought a car, but I did, and I returned it. I returned the BMW X4, and which was a 2018. And yesterday I test drove a Lexus NX 2023, newer, all the safety features that I wanted. And I prefer the way it feels and the visibility. I kept the location of the rearview mirror and the tiny back window of the BMW. I was not feeling as safe in it. It was super fun to drive, but I'm not really I don't love driving. I want a dependable car that is comfortable and that I feel safe in. So I'm pretty excited. So I will probably be getting that next week. Yay! Annalise says, I am grateful for a possible independent candidate that has a chance. Well, I am excited for your excitement with the political process. Thank you, Chris. Anybody else have any gratitude that they want to share? What other things happened yesterday? I'm grateful that my nephew's appendix surgery went well and he was released early from the hospital. Grateful for a conversation I had with my mom yesterday. I took the test drive and drove to my mom's house and gave her a big long hug and a little chat, and then drove back to the CarMax. So grateful that I got to see her and hug my dad too when he came home briefly. So grateful for Lisa and my partnership with Lisa. So profoundly grateful for the trust and the communication and the way I am able to trust and grow, and just the intense faith I have in her and us. And I mean, I've never been a bigger fan of another human being. It's a beautiful feeling to get to be partnered with someone that I just have such awe for. Good morning, Vesper. Vesper says, good morning, grateful for you and this opportunity to connect virtually. I am starting an 8-week group course on secure attachment tonight. Excited to do this deep work so I can show up as my best self in my relationship. Bra freaking row. That's beautiful. That was a lot of what I was talking about with my therapist and Asher stuff, and how that relates to my current me now, is the effects of elements of attachments or lack of attachments that results in insecurity and avoidance. Like she helped me with this awareness that I struggle to like sell people on something, like, oh my gosh, you got to come to my party. It's going to be so much fun. Instead, I go, hey, I'm having a party. If you're free, I know it's a long drive, but if you're free, it'd be cool to see you, but no pressure. Because I am trying to avoid possible failure, disappointment, letting people down. And that is a result of a lack of secure attachment at some point in my development. Probably the same phase that I'm talking about now with Asher, as where all he wants is attention. You don't need to do anything. You just need to know that you're being seen and being watched. And you develop like you say, hey, look at me dive. Look at me dive. And if you do that, and the person, the secure attached individual looks at you dives, you start to go, okay, I can keep showing up. But if you don't get enough people looking at you dive, you start to get a little scared and timid about saying, look at me dive. And because it hurts when no one watches. Yeah. So secure attachment styles and all different, it's so deep in so many ways. So very happy to hear that you are going deep. Bravo, Vesper. Chris says, so grateful for all the love I have found playing online. Thanks, Chris. I loved hearing that. And Luna Melt, good morning. Good morning. Wonderful to see you. We will just share gratitude for another minute or two if anyone's got any. I guess Natasha is here saying good morning from the wildly swinging weather of the Pacific Northwest. I'm grateful for my partner and his father and our daughters who are excited about our proposed big multi-generational home move. Ooh, it's a dream come true for me to have a part of a family community this way. That is really beautiful, really exciting. Well done. I saw some egg hunting pictures with your daughter, who is not so little anymore. Good morning, Izzy. Izzy is grateful for every person supporting me in my challenging housing situation, including my landlord. Ooh, sending you much patience and love, Izzy. Good luck with things. I am grateful for modern healthcare. I'm going to a doctor's appointment today. Gonna hopefully get a few tests, and grateful for this opportunity to connect. And so grateful for Asher and Amy. So grateful for Asher just being him so beautifully and boldly and creatively and weirdly and funny and tenderly. And so excited to celebrate his 5-year birthday with him. Hope he has a wonderful birthday today. I'll be there Friday. And so grateful for Amy, who, before Asher existed, I was so blown away with the strength and capabilities of Amy, and seeing her raise Asher alone is amazing. It's truly a mythical task, and I'm so grateful for Amy's strength and love and selflessness, and for being so welcoming to me, and for allowing me to have this miracle in my life. So happy birthday, Asher. Thank you, Amy. Well, and with that, let's have a hug. So wherever you are, Let's give ourselves a big squeeze, appreciating our bodies, appreciating this moment, appreciating these connections, having a sense of these fellow people who've shared gratitude all around the world. Doesn't matter where our feet are, it matters where our heart is. And we can be in this space of connection, in this hug nation, knowing that our kindness and our gratitude is inspiring to others. And those ripples help us to amplify one another's ripples so that we can keep sharing that light into the world. Be the reason that someone believes that people are good. You don't have to fix the world. Just somebody that thinks people suck, let them witness you and go, I guess, okay, not all people suck. So if we can do that, we're helping Team Awesome. So let's take a deep breath in and squeeze one another. On behalf of Grandpa Caleb and everyone here and everyone who is watching this archive, thank you for being here. Happy Hug Nation. I love you. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. Hello, Brenda. Good morning. Good to see you, Gerbot. Enjoy the day. Bye, Abigail. Bye, everyone.